Hi guys, it's me, Lori. Oh, girl, I got a free kit this month from Junk Journal Hunters. It's a group on Facebook, and it is run by a lady named Blushing Raisin. She also has another Facebook group called Junk Journal Barter. Excuse me for slurping. And she also has another. She goes by Blushing Raisin on YouTube, I think. Not sure. I don't know her first name. But she's really generous with these kits that she gives. And they're beautiful and they're fun. And so I'm going to show you what I've made from this month's kit, which is February, and it goes off into like March, right? Right. So this is it. So cute. Now, it was supposed to be bound with rings, but I don't like that style, so I made it this style. And I used one of my brown paper they're not bags, they're envelopes, and they're recycled. And so this is the closure, and it's just a piece of elastic I tied. And this is the front, and this is part of the kit. And I poked two little holes, and I threaded the ribbon through it so I could tie it. And then this is just a piece of glitter paper, burlap, some linen, and that's it. And then this is just part of the paper collection. Very pretty, simple. And so let's open it up. This is also, these are part of the paper collection. Let me see if I could come down just a little bit. I don't really think I know how to do that with this. Yeah, there. And I can pan. What does that do? Okay. So, this is all part of the kit. This little pretty, it says March 17th, and it says Happy St. Patrick's Day. And it has a really pretty flower back there, but kind of it got obliterated. And then I made a pocket out of a piece of file folder, and I put a little lace for trim. There's not a lot of lace in here. And then she gave you this. And I put just a piece of paper on the back to sturdy it up a little bit. And also she gave this tag, and I put a piece of paper on the back so you can write. And I made this paper myself, so I felt okay adding it since it was homemade. And isn't this paper so pretty? It is so pretty. I like that one. All of the paper I sewed around, and I left danglies. And some is sewed with gold thread, and some is sewed with white thread. And so this is not everything in here came from Blushing Raisin. Some things I had to go online and get just because I needed more filler stuff, a little variety. And so a little more variety. She gave variety. I just added a little variety. So I added some frou-frou yarn and some lace. And this says Shamrocks and Roses and the best love to you. A happy St. Patrick's Day and other days too. So it's just cute. And this is Braille paper, just scraps. And this is another sheet from the kit. Some I sewed together, and some I sewed with an additional piece of paper, like just to write on. This is an old piece of writing paper. This is just a folded up piece of paper, and part of the kit. I think I'm going to add some ribbon, but I just didn't have time yet. So there's the paper clip, and some graph paper, and more of the kit paper. Isn't that so pretty? So pretty. Are obligated to add doily. and a piece of calendar paper, but I went ahead and cut it with my hole punch on the side, my border punch. This is a tag I made, and it goes in here. It's not all that hard to put back in. I don't know why I didn't put it back in. I did do this once before, but my cat kept getting in the way, so I had to start again because you could not see. Here is another piece. Oh, and this is what I added. I added that piece of paper to some of them. And then I put shamrocks in the middle. On the other side of the bag. And another tag I made. And this is one of the things that I went online and got. It's real pretty. And I just put it on the back of a piece of cardstock. I'm going to shove that back in there. And the other piece of the calendar, the other piece of the doily. And here are just some little tags I went online and found. It is really cute. I was really leery about sewing. I couldn't find my pedal to my sewing machine. Then when I finally found, excuse me, I'm really rude today. I'm burping, slurping my coffee. I'm so sorry. I couldn't find the pedal, so I went ahead and started sewing, and then my husband reminded me where my pedal was, but then I didn't want to switch midstream, so I just left it. This is a messed up piece of paper that I had printed on, and I had ran out of toner before it could print, but I went ahead and kept it and used it anyhow because it's grungy and it's cute, so oh well. There is the back page of the first signature. This is the first page of the second one. And that is just a coffee dyed index card. I really have not had any time here lately to coffee dye paper. I keep saying I'm going to, but I don't. So there it is. Maybe I'm going to buy some. I found that one online, and this is just a wax paper envelope, and it has a little tag in it that I made out of that leftover graph paper. And this is a pretty little saying. It says, "No Irish heart will ever part, for memories ever new, when the dear old hat," I don't know how to say that word, "and pipe come from the land where the shamrock grew." I don't know how to say that. Shillalea? I don't know. Anyhow, it's pretty. There's my doily for the signature. More of the paper from the kit. I added that paper, and then this paper I added. And this is just one of those mercantile envelope things. And it has the tag. Isn't that tag pretty? It is really pretty. Just two hands. That's really cute too. And she for sure is part of the kit, and that is just a little extra piece of paper. And this is just one of those little sayings. Remember green, Erin? I don't know. And a plain tag in there. More of the kit and a tag made out of some extra paper. And I put it on some Rolodex cards. They're not pulled apart. And two more little shamrocks. The other side of the bag, it says St. Patrick's Day souvenir. Let friends harp awake this day and sound the glad St. Patrick's lay. I don't know what that means. And another little card. Says shamrocks and roses and best love to you. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And other days too. Let me put that back in there. And I put a little tag on the front with a shamrock. The other side of the doily, the other side of the paper. This is part of something else that Blushing Raisin gave that you could make. This is a bag cover, but I just went ahead and put it in here because you can write on the back of it and a little tag. Okay, so that's the end of the second signature. So this is the third signature. And it's very similar to the other two. Some old-timey, like, graph paper, really tiny. And a little pocket, but it has that expression in there again. But when I sewed it in upside down, and so I had to fix it. So I did my little trick of sticking the paper between the two stitches, and then on the other side I just added a tag and some paper. Somewhere right here. There's the tag I added, and then I put a piece of paper over the top, and I put the brown piece of paper in between the two so that it secures it. And so here is my little bag, and this one has this tag that goes in it. Such a pretty girl in that tag. Get in there. And then on this side, I have another one of those receipts. The receipts are kind of large. I have to trim them down, but they'd work great in a different size album. You wouldn't have to trim them down at all. And another shamrock, and this comes from the kit, and it has a little heart and a little brown doily. The little doily dies are so cute. They are so tiny. Can't get one out, but they're very tiny. And then there is this little pocket here. It has that St. Patrick's Day souvenir in it, another piece of calendar paper, and another Tim Holtz doily that I cut out, and another expression, and more tags, and they're all going to have a little piece of ribbon on the top. So pretty. More braille paper. And this one is special. It has a golden shamrock in the middle. And this is another pocket. You can add something to behind it. This should go all the way down, but my ribbon didn't get glued down very well. Maybe I'm just going to pull the ribbon out. I'm not a big ribbon fan anyhow. So then you'll have the whole pocket. And another really pretty girl. And this is just an extra piece of scrapbook paper that I had that matched, so I used it. And the other side of the doily, and the other side of the calendar paper, and I added that paper on there. It's really white, so I just went and grungied it up along the sides. And then she came from on the internet, and just a little piece of ribbon under there for trim, and it says it says the morn's morning to you. And she has a tag in here also, and just more of a kit on an old piece of index, an old piece of, what do you call it, folder. But they're not really like made into folders. They're just I got them at the resale shop, and this is what they are. They're really thick, like super thick, but they're just one piece. Like, they're not, you know, that's it. They're really thick though. So that's what I used for this tag. And the other side of that pocket. And that's the end. And it has a pocket over here. But you know what? I have nothing left over to put in there. Nothing. I used it all. I did like leave one thing behind. Oh wait, I have this I can put in the pocket. And this. I didn't like how it turned out, so I didn't use it in anything. So that's that. That's all I have left. Is there anything else? That's it. So thank you very much for the free kit. And it was a lot of fun to use. And I look forward to March's kit. I don't know what it would be. Maybe Easter. So I'll see you guys later. I just wanted to show you. Have a great day. And do something nice for somebody. And maybe somebody will do something nice for you. See you guys later. Bye.